Hey everybody, it's me, Marty. Well, it's about 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Oh, what day is it? The 16th of March. (2021). Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm going on a little walk in Bangor, Maine. I thought it was Bangor, Maine, but somebody told me this morning it's Bangor, Maine. So anyway, yeah. So, my fingers are a little cold here. Whoop. Where'd I go? Oh, there we go. There. I'm gonna set my phone on a rock here. Put my glove back on because it's a little chilly. So, it's about 18 degrees. Blue sky and sunny. A beautiful day the Lord has made. So anyway, on people look at me, they think I'm looking at a rock because I put the phone on a rock. Anyway, on okay, it's Tuesday. Oh, let's see. Sunday. Okay, so I got reloaded with taters up in Mars Hill, Maine, which is like almost to the tip of Maine, up in the north. Just, it was less than a mile. It looks like I'm talking to a rock. Anyway, less than a mile from the Canadian border where I loaded taters, going back to Minnesota. So I started rolling south, and yeah, I'm gonna go down through New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut. New York, New Jersey, keep rolling west towards home. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And on this trip, I hit all 5. By the time I'm done, I'll hit all 5 New England states, which is pretty cool because now I've hit every state in the country except Oregon. And I'm going to go there in the spring when it warms up more, so I don't got to deal with snow out there. And I can't go to Hawaii. I can go to Alaska. I'll see about going there sometime. See if I can get all the states before I'm done trucking. If I'm ever done trucking. Anyway, it really looks like I'm talking to a rock because they probably don't see the phone. Anyway, yeah. So, I was rolling south on I-95. And I decided to stop at the truck stop at Bangor, Maine. And I had my truck on idle, keep it warm because it cooled off here for a couple of days. And it was going to be really cold that night. Anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night, the truck was overheating and it stopped. So then I just bundled up and kept warm till morning. I had my bunk heater working. It was working pretty good, so I was okay. Next morning, got to the repair shop right across the street, and they looked at it, which was convenient. At least I wasn't on the highway out in the middle of nowhere. They looked at it and they said, I need a new radiator in my truck. And I'm right next to the airport, so there's planes going over. And actually there's a Marine base here. I seen some Marine planes yesterday. Anyway, hope you can hear me over the trucks and trains. Or planes. No trains yet. Anyway. But it was Sunday, and they were saying it was going to be like anywhere from 2 days to 7 days to get a radiator shipped from somewhere in the country. Crazy. Anyway, then I talked to my boss and everything. So I got a hotel room. They got me a hotel room there at the Best Western White House Inn. Kind of neat. But then yesterday morning I had to bring the truck and my trailer over just about 6 miles north to the Freightliner dealer here, because it's under warranty, so they're going to do the work there. And I just actually stopped here and got my gloves and hat out of the truck so I could go on a little walk. So yeah, I'm getting a new radiator. So now I'm in another hotel. They're paying for it. So I'm going to be there for 3 days. That's a bummer, but at least I got my mandolin. I got my laptop. You know, I can play mandolin and write and watch movies and stuff. But I don't like to sit in a hotel all day. I don't mind the evening, but so I'm going for a walk. There's no trails anywhere close that I know of, but I'm going to go for a walk. There's a few things to see here. I mean, this is the East Coast. I'm about 30 miles from the ocean, so I can't see that. I'm not going to walk that far. But there's a Penobscot River, something like that. I know I said it wrong. There's a waterfront. There's a historic district of Bangor, and Stephen King's house is here. The writer, the horror writer. Not really my type of reading, but I read a couple of his books when I was younger. Anyway. Different Seasons, that was a good book. It wasn't really horror, it was just different and weird, but might go by his house anyway. He actually lives here. Yeah, I might hit a music store, maybe a camping store, maybe a thrift store. There's a museum right here, but it looks like it's closed, but I'll walk by and videotape a little bit. There's a cool bridge here I was going to walk through, but the end of it is closed, so I guess I can't walk through it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going for a walk. Might be a few miles just to kill some time, and it's nice out. It's only 18 right now, but I got my gloves, hat on, sweatshirt on. I got my backpack with just a couple things in there. More if I buy something or something, you know, some kind of trinket or whatever. I don't have all my hiking stuff in there. I just have water bottle and some snack bars. I'm in town, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a walk and just kind of do a loop through Bangor and down by the waterfront, and then go by the airport and end up back at the hotel. And so yeah, I do a little videotaping here. So I'm gonna quit talking to this rock. I know I'm talking to y'all, but it looks like I'm talking to a rock. And yeah, just do a little bit of walking and exercise, fresh air. So yeah, there's like a bridge here. It's kind of cool. There's a little creek here, and there's a museum over there. Looks like it's closed, which is too bad, but let's keep walking here. Come along with me. Galen Cole Family Land Transportation Museum. The only meaningful legacy we will leave this world will be the difference we made in others, especially in the life of a child. That's pretty cool. Now they're closed. They don't open till May. Oh well. I bet it's a cool museum in there. I like museums, especially vehicles and planes and stuff. But oh, cool. See a couple of things here. Vietnam Memorial. M60 tank. Okay, so I was gonna follow this road over here, Perry Street, that goes to the waterfront, but there's a path here, so I'm gonna look on my GPS and see if it goes that way too. Ooh. Wow, that's a perfect walking stick there. Nice walking sticks, hiking sticks, wood for spoons. Let's pick up one of those on my way back. Actually, walking through a golf course. This path from way down there goes across the golf course. I'm just kind of winging it. I mean, I'm going towards the historic downtown and then over to the waterfront. And it's kind of neat. There's actually a little woodsy areas. So, not really a hike, more of a walk, but kind of a unique one. See different things. Okay, so there's an airport here. There's also a military base. I think it's a Marine base. There's a plane up there. I'm not sure. Something like a C-130 or something. I'm not sure where it went here. It went behind the trees. I seen a few come in yesterday. Then I watched the news this morning, and I think some Marines came back from Washington, D.C. It might have been them. But going the other direction. But maybe I'll catch some planes closer up later. Kind of cool. Now I'm on a regular street. And you can see way over there hills. I mean, there's mountains all around. I'm just in a city. But Yeah, this is definitely a different walk for me. And you never know what you're going to see. That is Stephen King's house, his current personal residence. Kind of weird, kind of eerie. The famous author. Heading down towards Main Street and the waterfront. Such cool houses out here. You get out east, and the further east you go, the older the houses are, obviously, because we settled the country on the east coast first. So there's lots of historic houses, colonial houses. Kind of cool. I'm going down a big hill here, down towards Main Street. Walking on, concrete and tar is harder on my feet and back than hiking. So I love hiking because I have my pack on, my heavier pack, and it helps me stand up straight. And walking on dirt and up and down, and I stop a lot, is better, but this is okay. Interesting too. So cool. Lots of white colonial houses here. An interesting, different walk in Bangor, Maine. Heading down to the waterfront now. And look over there. Dunkin' Donuts. I've noticed there's a lot of Dunkin' Donuts in Maine. There's a funny thing. Okay, Ken Davis, he's a Christian comedian, one of my favorites. He's hilarious. Really good comedian and great message. Anyway, he talks about one time him and his wife were driving, and all the miscommunication that husbands and wives have. It's so funny. He so they were driving in the car, and he went by this place, and he goes, "Oh, Dunkin' Donuts," and he's trying to eat healthier and lose weight, so he doesn't go there anymore like he used to, but he's looking at it and just, Dunkin' Donuts. And his wife says, she gets all upset, and he goes, what's wrong? And she says, don't condone what? And he looks at her like, huh? And she says, don't condone what? And she's all mad. She's all upset with him. And he says, I didn't say don't condone it. I said Dunkin' Donut. There's a difference. You gotta love it. Okay, coming down to the waterfront here. Hang out down here for a little bit. Drink some water, have a snack bar. And then I'm going to walk back towards the historic part of town. Check it out. And have some lunch somewhere. on this cool day. Sunny, beautiful day, but kind of cool. What sounds good is soup. And one of my favorite soups is New England clam chowder. And I'm in New England, so I should be able to get some real New England clam chowder here somewhere. So that'll be cool. Oh, there's seagulls. I should have bought a loaf of day-old bread so I could have fed them. I think I remember that whenever I'm going to go by a river or waterfront. This is the, see if I can say it right, Penobscot River in Bangor, Maine. A lot of it's frozen. Careful not to drop my phone. That would be a disaster. Some historic buildings over that way. Looks like a old church way over there. Some other buildings. I'm gonna walk up that way down to the historic downtown area. Yeah. Pretty. Lots of ice and frozen. It looks like it's broken up and refrozen, and there's open water over there. Well, this bench is looking mighty inviting, so I'm gonna sit down, make some water, have a snack bar, take a little break. So, was the Penobscot River, and then running from it through town is the Canduskiag Stream Heritage Trail. Little trail down here. I don't know if it's a real trail or if it's just a, because there's, you know, walking paths. I gotta put my hat back on. I took my hat and gloves, but it's kind of chilly. Sun's warm. Tomorrow would be a better day for a walk. It's going to be 50. I should have waited, but that's okay. Might go for another walk tomorrow. Kind of cool. You see this on lakes too, but all the ice freezes and thaws and breaks up along the shore, and so this is the river, and over there the stream runs through town. I noticed in Maine out here, there's a lot of streams the interstate crosses, and those streams are as big as rivers in Minnesota. And then the rivers here are really big, but I don't see that there's a real trail around here, but you know, this cross over here and walk downtown. Need to find a place to have some New England clam chowder. There's a brew pub over there, but they're closed. Okay. I'm on the other side over here. I think this is the trail. It's down here. I'm feeling it today. My hips and knees are hurting. All this hard ground. But it's still kind of cool. Went a few miles already. And I gotta walk back yet. But we'll see. I could call the hotel and the shuttle could come and get me too. We'll see how much energy I have. It's so cool to see the different trees in different states. I want to get over by that big clock tower over there. I don't know if it's a church or city hall or what it is, but it looks kind of cool. And there's some other historic buildings here too. There's a stream that runs in from the river. Yeah, that's bigger than some rivers in Minnesota. Ooh, big, unique birch tree here. Party. I think I might have to eat here. Discovery Museum. Reuben, New England clam chowder in New England, and I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's gonna be good. Well, I went to a little music store here and I got a mandolin book, so I'm excited. That hopefully can help me learn my mandolin more. And had a really good talk with the owner there. I'm having some really good talks with people on the street here, and a few people have recognized my Minnesota accent, which I think is funny. Anyway, this is really a neat town. I thought it was bigger, but actually it's pretty small, and it's all historic. All these old brick buildings, colonial buildings, so it's kind of neat. So I'm gonna keep walking here. So I looked at my GPS and I've walked about 5 miles, which is good for me, but my back is feeling it. And that means I have about that same distance to walk back. So we'll see if I can make it, or I'll hey, I might go in this Epic Sports store over here and look at the camping stuff just for fun. Anyway, I'll see if I can make it. back. Otherwise, the shuttle at the hotel said they would actually pick me up for free. So I'll see. I'm gonna go in another little store here. I'm whipped. I've walked over 6 miles and I'm getting tired. I don't know if I can make it back. I might call the shuttle at the hotel to come get me. But it's been a fun walk. Different than a lot of my hikes, but it's been fun and interesting. Seen some neat places. Historic Bangor, Maine. Here's that. I don't know if this is a church or what this is. Kind of cool looking. Especially with the sun behind the steeple up there. I don't know. I don't think it's a church. But it's a cool looking building. Might be a old courthouse or something. Not sure. I think the hard thing is too is everything's uphill here. So you can't be uphill all the way, all over. You gotta go downhill sometime, don't you? Well, maybe this is a church. I don't know. Let me look here. Oh yeah, I guess Hammond Street Congregational Church. That's a beautiful church building. Wow. I love these old buildings, they're so cool looking. Well, there's a downhill, but I don't think I want to go that way. Everything's uphill. And I think the Thomas A. Hill house is right here somewhere. I'm not sure who he was, but I think it's a Civil War museum or something. Not sure. Oh, I wonder if that's it. Or that. Or that. Oh yeah, this is the Thomas A. Hill Civil War Museum. I don't think it's open, but And I'm on Union Street. Appropriate. Another old church over there. Well, I think I'm going to walk this way. Old knotty tree there. Isaac Farrar Mansion, wherever that was. Another old church, I think. Oh, well, I'm guessing it was an old church, but now it's the Thomas School of Dance. Tap, jazz, ball, contemporary, Irish, preschool, lyric, ballroom, hip hop. Cool. Well, not sure what kind of bush that is. Well, I'm still going uphill. I called the hotel and the shuttle driver's on another call, but he'll call me when he can get me. But I'm gonna keep walking. I might get there before he comes and gets me. I swear I've been walking uphill all day. Another neat old building over there. Neat town. Oh my gosh, over here I think. I am whipped. My back hurts, my feet hurt. But my hips are killing me from walking uphill. But it's been a good walk. Interesting. I'm gonna take a long hot bath when I get back to the hotel. And I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I got another day before my truck will be ready. Tomorrow's supposed to be 50, so it'll be nicer out. I don't know if I'm gonna walk too far tomorrow. Might just sit outside or something. Oh.